pick a card reading, you have 3 options to choose from. You got the 88 brand, Wonder Nation, and the Ross. This reading, I don't know, I'm just going to see where it goes, what it's talking about, what spirit your ancestors, your guides want to tell you. There really isn't any specific topic. I'm just going to kind of go with the flow and just see where it takes us, okay? So, which comes to mind, I don't know what I'm going to name this reading, but I guess I'll know after I do the readings, right? Let's get started. So I'm going to start with Ross. Ross, you know what Wonder Nation is saying? No, start with us. You always start with the ones on the right. So I'm going to, sorry Ross pickers, I'm going to start with Wonder Nation. Okay. All right, and because I felt like that, automatically I'm getting, for those of you that picked this pile, is sometimes you feel like you're forgotten, or you're not picked for certain things, you're chosen last, or you're not the chosen one, or you're in a relationship and the person didn't pick you. But I'm getting that you feel like you always get the short end of the stick, or in a situation you've gotten the short end of the stick, like something came out but didn't come out in your favor. Okay. All right, let's see. I'm gonna turn at night. That's at night. Okay. Helper. Okay, so you may be a nurse or someone that works in a facility that takes care of older people, or just in any type of industry where you're helping out in some kind of way, some type of customer service, anything of that nature. And that's, look what it says. It says, make sure your goals are yours and not someone else's. Oh, sorry guys. My hands are ashy. Hold on. Okay, make sure your goals are yours and not someone else's. So you could have helped someone out or been there for someone and they weren't there for you. So you feel like you got the short end of the stick. See how that goes together? Yeah, look at that. Loyalty, determination, being loyal to someone, helping someone out, being there for someone. We have the Mountain. Know that you are protected as you face challenges and remain cautious. I love how we have this, like the stars here. Just got the stars there. I like that. We have the 9 of Cups. A desire for something, wanting something. Knight of Swords. The things not necessarily going into your favor. And someone getting hurt in the end. Okay. So I see wanting something, things not going in your favor. Let's see here. Enabling. Wow, it really speaks about you helping. We got helper and we have here. Now, I don't know if you were helping this person at night or you were taking care of someone at nighttime, but it says enabling. You're enabling this person or they're enabling you. It says there's someone you're helping, or are you? In reality, you may be enabling them to continue in negative patterns and never take full responsibility for themselves. Step back and let things play out. So they're saying that you're being there for someone, but you're enabling them, or they're enabling you, and you need to step back and stop that from going on. Okay, let's see, here's the last card. When I feel that I am right, I become defensive and refuse to listen to the other person's views. So give this a thumbs up if this is you. When I feel that I am right, I become defensive and refuse to listen to the other person's views. So someone may be helping you and they're telling you you kind of have to get it together, and you're not trying to hear that. So you get really defensive towards them, and it becomes like this all-out issue, right? But at the same time, you know that they're right. They're just trying to help you. And if you see like all of the, here in this picture is like dead people, but this is all of your ancestors and those around you, surrounding you. But I also get like it's a negativity here. And I don't know if it's someone hating on you or you hating on someone. If this is you hating on someone, this most likely is the person that's helping you. And I would say don't have any type of hostility or resentment against someone that's trying to help you. And if this is the other way around, where you're trying to help someone else, but they're not really appreciative of that help, your guides, your ancestors, like they're telling you, take a step back because you're doing too much. Okay? You need to let this person do things with their own 2 feet, handle things on their own, and kind of like, what is this? Kind of like try to figure things out for themselves. Okay? You're holding on too tightly and making things too easy for them, and your guides are saying to stop doing that, to kind of let go. Okay? You're loyal to a fault. You're loyal to a fault. And this is not saying that you can't help this person, but it's saying to be cautious on how much you help this person, because they need to face challenges on their own as well. Okay? And you're handicapping them. All right. Okay, let's go with those that picked the 88 brand. Okay, if you pick this airplane here, let's see what you're reading. Let's just say divine timing is at play. Okay, so something is happening in divine timing. Unlocking what was locked can now be opened. You have opened the floodgates of abundance without limitations. Okay, and if you have any blockages, then that means that you're steering off track on what your life purpose is. Relocation, home. Okay, so you may have found a new place, or there may come up an opportunity where you're able to move. Okay, flowers. Be generous, success, and emotional fulfillment are yours. So I see like 2 glasses here. You may be asked on a date soon and go out to eat at a restaurant, or you may find a realtor that wants to buy your house or has found a home for you. Okay, but you're definitely going to be happy with the outcome of this. We have walk away. You're wasting your precious energy on something that will not bear fruit. It's time to turn your attention to things more aligned to your soul's purpose. Okay, so for some of you, this could be a relationship. This could be this home here. You may need to leave this home, but you don't want to leave because you lived there all your life. But it's time for you to go on to the next chapter and accept this change. Okay, I love how the locks is here. It's kind of like the locks have been changed. But with this lock here, it's not necessarily saying that you're not going to find home or a place that feels at home. It's just a time for you to kind of close. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. It's time to close this chapter so you can open a new one. That's all. Okay, we got the Emperor here, Queen of Wands, 2 of Swords. So I feel like you're going to have an opportunity and that you don't see coming. You just didn't see this coming at all. But you stayed positive, and because you stayed positive, this opportunity became available to you. Don't block yourself off from it because you're feeling a way about this walking away situation, because there's something here that is gonna like blow your socks off. Okay, you have to remain optimistic, And here we have, even though I am wrong, I struggle to apologize. Okay? So this may even be a situation where you've thrown somebody out of your house, you know, and you've walked away from a situation with that person. And you may feel that you're wrong in that situation, but your pride and ego won't allow for you to apologize. But if this is you, put a thumbs up on this video, because I'm curious to see how many of you feel this way, that even though you're wrong, you struggle to apologize. Leave in the comments why you feel it's so difficult to go to someone and apologize to them, even though you know that you were in the wrong. Okay? Because I see here with the crown in the background and the shadows, like you are a queen, but you haven't even realized it yet. You haven't realized your power. Okay? And I feel like that's what's opening here for you, is realizing your power. Okay? And I'm getting 2 o'clock, or the number 2 for some reason. So this may be in 2 weeks, in the 2nd month, at 2 o'clock. I don't know. But on the 2nd, but there is something coming through for you. You just have to remain optimistic, okay? All right. Let's get the next one here. Those of you that picked a Ross, okay, dress for less. All right, let's see what your cards have to say. January, okay? Something either happened in January or is going to happen in January, or you might watch this in January. Slow, making slow progress. You're getting there. So there may be something that you're working towards now, and by January, you'll reach your goal, okay? Slow and steady wins the race. Or there's also some of you where it says, time to stop putting things off for later when you need to do it now, okay? We have envy, protection, okay? The eye. We have the key, all right? So if some of you were like lingering off if you should pick this pile or the 88 brand pile, I would go back to that reading as well and watch that one, especially if you've been seeing the numbers 888, okay? But this here is the key on the lock. It says new beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. We have 7 of Swords, so there may have been some situation in the past where there was some sneakiness, or being conniving, betrayal, something that was done behind your back. There may have been a pregnancy involved, you getting pregnant by someone who already had somebody, or vice versa, and there was a fight that ensued. It just some type of conflict that took place, okay? But this is all in the past. They're saying to go in a new direction because there's some evil eye here against you. Reflection. You're being asked to reflect on your recent choices. What lessons have they taught you? Reflection is the mirror to your soul's growth. Use it to deepen your understanding and intuition. Okay, so I love here that she's looking at her soul, looking at herself, talking to herself, having a conversation with herself. You're in conflict with yourself over something, and you need to heal from that, okay? And the doors are being opened to new beginnings in order for you to do that. All right, that reflection here says, when my feelings of shame surface, I will avoid everyone close to me, okay? So when you have feelings of being ashamed of something, you close off and you stop talking to people. So there's a situation here that you put yourself in some type of situation that you're ashamed of, and you kind of like blocked off everybody else. But And what this is saying is that you're going on a new journey, you're starting over, you're going in a new direction, and you need to let go of the past. So whatever has happened is bridge under the water. Leave it alone. It's already passed, it's already happened. Move on from it, and you're gonna see yourself flourish. Okay? Flourish like this flower here. All right? And everything is going to be okay. Just focus on yourself. Focus on yourself and what you have going on. Nobody else. All right? And that is the reading for you. Until next time, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, it's Goddess Chrissy. See you.